This podcast is brought to you by Fiesta Mexicana Restaurant and Cantina, located in Charlotte. Wavy Life Clothing and Accessories. Black Ice Music Group. T&K Deals. And Moments Forever Photography.
What's up, man? Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Let me hide this Gatorade because they not sponsoring us, but I do get thirsty. We are live, man, in the Studio 131 Collective Studio, Moments Forever Photography, and all of our other sponsors. We appreciate y'all, but we about to bring Alaysia TMG to the booth, or what you say, the mic. But before that, we're going to play one of her songs, at least an intro of her songs. And you guys get to nod y'all head and sharing this and tell them that Alaysia is in the building, y'all, and we about to get ready to ask her some questions. You got questions, you guys got a chance to call in, I think, from 7:25 to 7:35. Make sure you call in and ask the questions that you have for her.
Keep Popeye on the beat. Yeah. Keep Popeye on the
Oh, yeah, we got King Popeye in the building, too, y'all.
I'm feeling good. About to roll another one. I'm feeling good. Rolling through my hood. I'm feeling good. Give a fuck what ain't good. I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling right on this sunny ass day. Rolling with my brother and his friends. Why to make a plan?
All right, now, y'all, they here, y'all.
That's the motto for today. Pop a bottle for today. Don't let these hoes holler for $1 for today. Hey, but sometimes I get traumatized in my city, cause it's been so many homicides in my city. Bitches mad, niggas mad. I said, did he pray for my sins? Lord, forgive me. Please make my people understand. Let them know that we got the upper hand. God, I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling good. About to roll another one. I'm feeling good.
Black Ice is in the building, too. Black Ice gonna be giving us that sports today. Got his little one in the building, too, man. Hey, train him up. All right, now, y'all, we about to get to it, y'all. We are in the building, man, with a duel. I call y'all a duel, man. Every time I see her, I see you. When I see him, I see her.
Yeah.
I mean, at first, to be honest, I thought y'all was a couple. So finding out before the show, y'all, they are cousins. They family members. I mean, they can still be a couple in Alabama if that's what they're going for. But they are just couple. They just cousins.
Crazy.
No kissing cousins here, right?
No, blood cousins.
Blood cousins. So
Yes,
listen.
sir.
We got y'all both here, man. I'll be saying you actually, both of y'all doing a lot of work. And, it's some works in the building that Popeye might, come and collab with 131 Collective Studio. So that'll be nice to see.
Yeah.
But I'll be seeing y'all in and out of the studio. So we had to pull y'all on the podcast today. What's Poppin' Podcast? Because we feel y'all popping, right?
Yeah, that's
So-
why we here, right?
So when we talk about, who you are, your name is Alaysia TMG. And where did that name come from?
So yes, I'm so excited to be able to explain this to a lot of people because they don't really understand the abbreviation, but it's history and its meaning behind that. So when I was younger, early teens, I just did a lot of research on what my name means. So in Arabic, it means the moon goddess. So I definitely know that holds a lot of weight, being that I am a feminine queen. I come from a lot of royalty, so I definitely got to live up to that name, the moon goddess.
Oh, yeah, that's straight. That's straight.
Abbreviated TMG.
So, your name as a producer is Popeye. Where did you come up with that name from?
Shit, really though, it's a childhood name, Popeye, and shit, I just put the king with it. I'm a king. It's a lifestyle. Shit, I'm a king when my third eye popped open.
Oh, okay. I thought you was eating spinach, and then you started to be.
It's a whole nother way.
That's different, Popeye.
Yeah,
That ain't you.
Nah.
So, man, we appreciate y'all stopping by, man. It's hard to be. A lot of people tell me, because I'm not a female, but a lot of people tell me it's hard to be a female in this industry, Alaysia. So, in this industry, do you think it's harder for you than it is? Would it be for Popeye?
As far as hard, I mean, it's levels to it, honestly. It's definitely however you take it, because there's a lot of things that come with it that can be challenging. So it depends on the person what you consider hard. Life is hard. So I would say.
So we in different lanes though anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Different shit.
So Papa, I kind of go ask you the same type of question. Like, so do you think it's hard? Do you see that it's harder for females than it is for males, or vice versa?
I mean, shit, really just the work you put in. Really though, that's how I feel.
Okay, okay,
Expectations are different. That's what make it hard.
right.
So yeah, it will be. It is.
Okay, do any one of y'all have kids?
No,
Nope.
Oh,
That's
okay.
crazy.
Y'all said that fast, like y'all don't want kids, man.
Well,
just not right now.
shit. A lot of people consider it to be a lighter load to carry. You know, you got more free will. You don't have to do so many things um, under restriction. But I'm grateful, and I think things come with timing. So I'm preparing.
That is true. I mean, a lot of people, it depends. Like people ask me all the time, um, when I'm going to have a kid. It's not about when I'm going to have a kid. It's
Oh,
about the perfect timing, and it's not my plan. It's God's plan. So whatever God has in plan for us.
right. I agree.
So where do you record most of your music at?
You said where?
Yes.
So Popeye's home studio is where I record. That's where I started at. Actually, he has his own equipment. We've been learning a lot of things using his own equipment. So, shoot, just anywhere we can vibe at. Really, too. I also had a little studio at my home as well. So, anywhere we comfortable. Mainly our home studios. But now we've been at 131.
Okay. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out when we gonna get the shout out. So
Yeah.
shout out to 131, Tape 5, and also Trinell, my business partners here, man. Shout out to them, man, for putting together. They the one started this 131 thing. I wouldn't even have this desk without them. They get on my nerves all the time, like a lot. But literally, we wouldn't even have this platform if it wasn't for them. So we appreciate that. So
Yeah.
my next question would be, who is your main engineer? And I think I know the answer to that, but the people don't.
Yes, so Popeye is definitely my main engineer. When it comes to producer, they do a lot of roles. They have a lot of roles under their belt. So, and it's easier right now for me being a beginning artist to go to one person. So he kind of has multiple hats when it comes to making my music.
Okay. I'm gonna ask Papa a couple more questions, then we're gonna switch chairs with him and Black Ice. And Black Ice might got some questions for you too, Alaysia. I think he do got some questions for you too.
Okay. Then.
As an artist, how do you determine who you going to work with and who gets to do a feature with you? Because I've been listening to some of your music, and I see you have a feature here, a feature there, and then I was stalking you last night, and I see another feature in the works
Yeah.
that you got done here at 131 Collective Studios last night. But how do you determine who you going to do a feature with?
I really like that question because I really don't think about it too hard. Honestly, I just go with the energy. Like we'll be in the same area that day, and I'll happen to make a song with you. You know, we come up with something that's so good that we just want to both put it out. So also sometimes the sounds that I hear from Popeye making the beats, we got these people in mind that would sound good on it. So I'll reach out to them and see how the vibes go from there, and just people in mind and whoever I come across. Honestly. People in the city that I have in mind because they're the easiest to get access to right now.
And Glizzy said drop something for you. He might got a song for you.
Oh.
Are you saying that you got the song for us, or are you telling me to play her music? Let us know. So, Papa, kind of with the same question, but with beats. As a producer, how do because you can't give your beats to everybody, you know what I'm saying, as a producer. How do you determine who gets your beats and who do get your beats? Is it just strictly Alaysia at the moment right now? Or do you just, sell beats and how do they get them beats?
I mean, really just, shit, when I'm cooking, it just be like a vibe. I mean, I just hear a certain person. And I just, hit them up, see what's up.
So how much do your beats cost?
I mean, shit.
Everything is different?
Yeah, really. I mean, yeah. But right now, shit, they going for 50 though, non-exclusive.
Non-exclusive?
Yeah, but I treat them like they is. You feel me?
Okay, I feel you.
Still get, you know what I'm saying? Still get that bread.
Okay, I feel you. If you can give your beat to anybody in the industry right now, who would it be, Papa?
Shit, I ain't even got nobody in mind though. Really, just shit, anybody.
I feel you. So now, before you get off the show, I do want to make sure everybody know where to get these beats and where to find you at. Where can they find you at?
Shit, on Instagram, Facebook, shit, all over. Shit, King Popeye on the beat.
Hey, shout out to King Popeye, man. Listen, we're going to go to our sponsors right quick, and we're going to make sure that we come back. We got more questions for Alaysia. That's who the show all about, y'all. So if y'all got questions, make sure you give us a call in between the hours. I mean, the hour at 7:35 to 7:45. I think that's coming up in the next 10 minutes. So make sure you get your phone ready, get your questions ready to call in. Shout out Black Ice, man. Black Ice is in the building, man. We appreciate you coming in, man. Stepping in for Q today, man. Listen, shout out to Q, man. I hope you're feeling good, man. He ate the wrong food today. And listen, I'm going to put it out there, Q. I know you're probably watching. Q ate some food that I don't even know who else eats there, man.
Man, I don't know when he had the time to go.
Listen, he had Long John Silver's. Like, when the last time you guys had Long John Silver's?
Somebody keeping them open. It must be
Man.
Q.
It must be
Q the only one keeping them open.
They ain't even got a $5 box. I don't think. I don't know why you just go stop at y'all said Popeyes. At Long John Silver's.
Shout out King
But
Popeye.
so since we got you in the chair now, Black Ice, you know, before we get some of these calls coming in, what questions do you have for Alaysia?
Oh man, she answered one of them. You know who you working with. I know who she been working with and peeping game too, because we watching her. You know she's something special. But also to add on to that, are you going to just stay local, or are you looking to get features outside of the city and start branching out?
I'm definitely looking to branch out. I mean, that's my goal with everything that I do is to expand. So, but I realize the passion that a lot of people around me have here. I mean, it started here, so I gotta pay homage and pay energy to what, you know, the ground place that I started at. And I am inspired by a lot of artists locally, so I want to work with them first. But if the opportunity is presented to me, I'm working with anybody, really. I have someone in Brazil that I talk to that I want to work with, and we got some stuff in the works, so anywhere and everywhere.
Okay. Also, when that next video dropping though?
Uh-oh. You know what?
Yeah.
Yes.
When that next video dropping though?
So-
That's what everybody want to know.
Well, as you know, I just dropped the video yesterday that was featuring Chiefy. That's Talk My Shit. That's on YouTube right now.
We're going to be listening to some of her music, man. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be my next subscriber? Subscribe right now. I just need you to subscribe. I see ass shaking in the chat. I don't know what the heck is going on. Shout out to Warzone. I see people from the UK is watching us, man. That is crazy.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna get to hear some of this music. Fly Rasta out there in Atlanta.
Shout out UK.
I see y'all, man.
Wow.
Day, I see you, nephew. Listen, let's get back to the show. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to do it. We had to
Yeah.
shout out to Don Deuces, man, for the rain.
Deuces
man.
be up on it too, man.
he
Don
be up
Deuces
on
be
it.
up on it, man.
The energy startled me, but let's go.
Hey, you got to do that. When people show you that energy, you got to get
Got
up.
to.
That's all
You
I
have
love. I
to,
love
man.
that.
Hey, so I got a big question too. So, Alaysia, what kind of style, or what would you say is your style? Is it rap? Is it R&B? Is it pop? What are you looking to put out there, and what are the people? Yeah, I'm gonna ask all the tough questions.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I didn't think you think this was gonna be easy. I want to know, and the people want to know. That's what we here for.
I was like, somebody got to ask the tough questions around me.
That's right.
Honestly, I love that question because I feel like I'm creating a new genre. I feel like I'm creating a new lane for my people that they're not used to, actually, where I'm bringing it back to life. So what I would consider the music that I make, or that I make the most, would be hip hop, which is hip hop and pop mixed together. So it's like basically two cultures coming together, and I'm creating this new sound.
Okay.
Hip hop. Remember that, P-O-P.
Yeah, 'cause I'll say sometimes you'll be rapping, sometimes you'll be singing. Then you'll have that pop sound with
Yeah,
that singing.
exactly.
That thing
Right.
be rocking.
Thank you.
So speaking of that, man, we're going to go ahead and get to playing some of your music in a minute. But before we play one of your music, since Don Deuces have rated us, I want the world to see Don Deuces in one of my parody videos. I think it's called Thank You Next, man. We shot this video down in Atlanta. We go do this video. We're going to come back with some more questions. And we want y'all to make sure to tune in and share this right here if you're on Facebook. Shout out to Facebook. We got 26K followers on Facebook, man.
If you ain't tapped in, you better tap in.
And shout out to
That's where
Twitch,
it's at.
man. If you ain't following us, follow us now. Shout out to all you rags, you regular ass gamers.
Uh-oh.
That's what it's called,
Yeah,
y'all.
that's
It's
what
really
it's called.
it's called regular
Real
ass
talk.
game. She coughed. Hey, go ahead and play that producer. Shout out to Don Deuces. Y'all seen him in there starring in that video. Thank you, next man. I do nothing but parodies, man. You can follow me on YouTube, and you can catch Don in a couple of them, man. One video, he was like did a cameo in the back at his house. We shot that video. Ivy B is also in that video that I'm talking about. It's called Feel My Tummy. That's on YouTube, man. Shout out to Don Deuces, man, for the raid, man. Again, man, I see all y'all out there watching, man. People from the UK, Atlanta, Detroit, man. Y'all out there, man. In the chat, man, if you from where you from, man, put where you from at. No matter if you're on Twitch or Facebook, we want to know where you from. But before we do that, man, listen, we about to listen to some music from Alaysia. She got some pop / what you call it, Alaysia?
I said hip hop.
Hip hop. You know, I almost messed
Sir.
up. So go ahead and introduce that song for us.
Yes, sir. What's up, y'all? This is Alaysia TMG. I'm on What's Poppin' podcast, and right now I'm about to debut my single, Working Too Hard. Slow it down. Burn too hard. And you know it now. I got one in the dash and I got one in the stash. You say I'm living too fast and need to slow it down. Bitch, I've been raising the bar, bitch, I've been working too hard. And we in this bitch for good, and you know it now. I got one in the dash and I got one in the stash. You say I'm living too fast and need to slow it down. Bitch, I've been raising the bar, bitch, I've been working too hard. And we in this bitch for good, and you know it now. Yeah. And you know it now. Took a couple times for me to get it, then I wrote it down. Power in the pen, nigga, taking notes and rolling out. Blunt and some Henny, it ain't really much to talk about. If you don't want no real estate, then you gon' have to walk it out. All my niggas getting cake and nice and all up in their mouth. Yeah, I'm from that murder mitten, but I'm bobbing down south. Do the shit 'cause I love the feeling, fuck the fame and fuck the clout. Ain't shit to boast about, but it's shit to toast about. For my family, I do the most about. Ain't gon' stop till we bring them races out. Rapping, putting niggas on the pedal, still to bring your voices out. I got one in the dash and I got one in the stash. You say I'm living too fast and need to slow it down. Bitch, I've been raising the bar, bitch, I've been working too hard. And we in this bitch for good, and you know it now. I got one in the dash and I got one in the stash. You say I'm living too fast and need to slow it down. Bitch, I've been raising the bar, bitch, I've been working too hard. And we in this bitch for good, and you know it now. And you knew it, I've been through it. By any means a nigga getting to it, I gotta prove it. Fuck a task, we getting through it. Tryna shoot your shot, then shoot it. Gotta go hold and pursue it. My niggas, they just do it. No Nike, but I'm fit. The blunt bitch checks, they lit. By legend, can't say shit. I don't carry no stick. I just ball up my fist. But we some lovers, not no fighters. Can you pass me the red lighter? Meditate, I'm getting higher. Smoking nothing but the fire. Bitches like the fire and desire. You kill or inspire. You a lover or a liar. Put the gas to the fire. This shit I'm smoking on right now got me high as a bitch. I got one in the dash and I got one in the stash. You say I'm living too fast and need to slow it down. Bitch, I've been raising the bar, bitch, I've been working too hard. And we in this bitch for good, and you know it now. I got one in the dash, and I got one in the stash. You say I'm living too fast, and need to slow it down. Bitch, I've been raising the bar, bitch, I've been working too hard. And we in this bitch for good, and you know it now.
Keep Pi on the beat. Yeah, yeah. Keep Pi on the beat.
Hey.
Hey, man, shout out to you, man. I see where you talking about that hip hop, you know,
Thank
that
you.
pop hip. I'm going to call it pop hip. I hear more pop than hip, but
Yeah.
that's
Hey.
just my opinion.
It's the same.
Hey, if y'all got an opinion on that song, y'all can call in right now. Give us a call right now and tell us what you think about that song. Or if you got a question to ask her, call in right now at 269-815-0183, 269-815-0183. And if you're calling from the UK, just know that all the charges are going to go to you.
Hey, but
For
I
sure.
appreciate it. If you want to talk to me, listen. I appreciate it.
Listen, man, listen. She got a gold grill. We ain't even got on that yet, man. She
I
got the
mean,
gold grill. You remind me
what
like
is-
Memphis or somewhere.
Oh yeah, Texas and everything.
Texas,
They say
yeah.
they got the slugs in their mouth.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, well, what is it? What is this? Why? What is it?
Gino Banks just tapped in. Shout out to Gino Banks, man.
Yeah, shout out Gino Banks.
They
Big
know.
tapping. He big
Okay,
tapping.
Yeah,
That's big Gino Banks, man. He'll be on the show. I mean, y'all seen Gino Banks on the show about 4 or 5 times, but he's going to be on the show again. doing a live concert soon. I'm not even gonna release the date. We gonna let Gino release that date for y'all, man. He's gonna be doing a live concert. If you want to be on the show, man, hit us up at What's Poppin' Podcast here on Facebook, or hit us up on What's Poppin' Podcast at Moments Forever. momentsforever.us@gmail.com. Sorry.
Yeah, man. Gino, do your thing on that concert, man. Do your thing.
I mean, you can come back and do the concert too, man. I wish we had time to do it today, but everything ain't hooked up. But hey, we'll have you back, man.
I'll be more than happy to come back, honestly. I'm trying to expand and, it's crazy. Shoot,
The funny thing is that's why we started What's Poppin' Podcast. It's not only for us to grow our audience, it's also for the artists and business owners. It's not just for artists because we have business owners, we have politicians on the show. It's all about what's popping. Whatever's popping, you feel that you popping, you got a business and it's popping, you need to be on What's Poppin' Podcast. You're an artist and you feel that you popping, you need to be on a podcast. If you just think that you're popping, you can be on a podcast, man. Just set up a date. I know we booked from now until like mid-September, but hey, it's usually Wednesdays. Like I said, today is Tuesday. Seemed like it's a good day to do a podcast. We might have to go to 2 days, but we got a lot of stuff coming up with What's Poppin' Podcast. Again, if y'all just tuning in, we got Alaysia TMG. We did have our producer / beat maker / cousin / bodyguard. With her just a few minutes ago. Papa, man, was in the building, man. Shout out to him, man, because like I said, when you see her, you see him. When you see him, you see her, man. They're a duo, man. Every time I see them in the studio, they both together, man. So shout out to both of them. Shout out again to Don Deuces. I can't say that enough, man. All 30 of y'all that's watching this always say. So I'm going to show y'all a picture of what it looked like. It's really, you see, it's like a heart with something in the middle of it.
Hey, your boy.
So that's why I'm trying to tell y'all to get over to Twitch if you're on Facebook, man, because you can get to interact with us more.
I like that.
No sound on the screen. No sound on the screen. What screen? Shout out to Don Deuces again with another 300 penis hearts. Altogether, that's 600 penis hearts. Okay, he said we good now, so it must have been a screen that you went back from.
Mm-hmm.
So back to the questions, man. So, it's okay. They send it sound now. So whatever, don't ever, I don't know what it was that wasn't sounding. If y'all hear no sound again, let us know. He just put out another 300 penis hearts. That's 900 penis hearts. I know how to count.
Killing the game.
So what other questions you got for, man?
Oh, man, I got a comment first. Your boy Gino tapped in. He said you need to preview that song y'all just did.
Oh, shit.
He said preview that thing.
Hey, Gino on that preview. Can What's Poppin' get an exclusive?
Whoa. Okay, well, I think my producer / cousin / engineer / bodyguard might have to go and airdrop that. So
Airdrop that
go
over
ahead and
there.
airdrop that. And why,
airdrop it to that main computer.
And while you doing that, I got a question for you. So, with this being the game that we in, it's like
somebody said they trying to call in.
It's like things coming and going so fast, so short.
We don't have a call, but
you
can call in now.
Yeah. Where you see yourself in 2 years? I ain't gonna say 5 years. I say 2 years because things can move fast, things can move slow. But where you trying to be in 2 years?
Okay, well, 2 years. That's really a different question from 5 because it's I don't like to put.
But you be prepared for the 5. So
exactly preparation. But honestly, 2 years I would give. I've been doing a lot of self-help and self-focus, so I want to be at a place where I'm definitely more confident in myself, to where I can trust myself to do things and not question them. So 2 years, I want to be more confident, so that leads to success. People can see whether or not you're confident in what you do, or it just understanding what confidence is. So 2 years, I want to be in a better confident state.
Okay.
That's cool. I got a question for you now. This past weekend, you had your second performance. Am I correct?
Yes, I did.
So how did that go?
Okay, so shout out to Pedro Starr, yes, a good promoter in Michigan. He linked me up to come to Grand Rapids, Michigan, and we were at a brewery. So we got there. It was very, very, very packed, actually, and there were 2 DJs. There were 2 promoters that had 2 artists, and I was one of them for Pedro. So we got there at actually the heat of the moment. I didn't actually get to perform.
Whoa.
I didn't actually get to perform.
That was a long drive not to perform.
Hey, man, you know what?
You got to tell us the backstory.
Whew.
We need that story.
Oh, my gosh. Y'all know how black people do, man. Come on. Well, listen, let me tell you this. First of all, I had a great time getting all my people together to come support me. I love y'all. Shout out to y'all. So when we got there, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me say something to PJ. PJ, have you tried to call in? Because we looking at the phone line, no one has called in. That's 269-815-0183. 269-815-0183.
815-0183.
Yeah, that's correct. I'm just
Don't say the number and try and get off the story and not finish
Hey,
that
listen,
story.
I'm
What
just
happened?
slowing it down for. Okay, but listen. So we get to Grand Rapids. It's packed. It's very packed. We get our section that we got booked for us. By the time we get the vibe, and it's like 11:30. Honestly, people got to the point where they was buzzing up good. So the backstory is somebody wanted to snap somebody's chain on some rope, and a fight broke out in real.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that was what I heard. So at the end of the day, it was really over petty beef.
I might have heard something like that.
Yeah. Then another fight broke out because it was like a continuation of animosity. So it was like, we just got to shut it down. And I had to, I really controlled.
Try to call back right now, PJ. I'm sorry.
You good. I had to control really the energy because honestly, I'm a firm believer that things happen for a reason. So we got there when we did. We left when we did. And the good thing is we about to link back up for another event. So I'm going to need people to be tapped in hopes that there will not be any animosity. It's going to be professional, and it's definitely going to be laid out to the point where everybody can vibe. Please don't bring no animosity.
That's cool. So you already got your third show planned.
Exactly.
Hopefully you can make it to the stage.
Right.
Did you even make it to the stage?
So I did actually. I got to see another artist perform. I really wish I could shout her out right now, but she's from Grand Rapids, and her name is Lady in her name. I'm sorry for not knowing it, but I did get to see and be on the stage with another artist and turn up with her. So that was a good vibe. Other than that, I did not get to perform, which I'm not too upset about, but I am.
Right. He said he calling. I don't see.
PJ Goon.
I don't know.
I apologize. If you want to ask the questions in the comments.
He did ask a question. He said, "Where do you plan?"
It's a she.
Oh,
sorry.
Where do you plan on making? When do you plan on making an album?
Well, actually, that's a great question because I feel like it comes in right timing for artists. Like, you got to give it time to actually learn things. You got to go through things in order to have, like, something to talk about and, like, just coagulate into a project. So I've been giving myself time right now to drop all the singles that I've been building up over the years to drop another album. So within another 6 months to a year, I really can put out another project. It's just whether or not my mind and my heart is in the same place to do that. But right now, just all singles and small projects with other artists.
When you talk about projects and you talk about singles, you talk about albums, I see a lot of artists, especially local artists, are going to just singles.
Yeah.
With that being said, like with the singles, do you think you need to drop more singles as a beginner artist or a freshman artist, or do you need to just go ahead and give the people the album?
That's a great question. I think it depends on what kind of artist you are, actually. It's first of all, your work ethic has a lot to do with it, whether or not you have a lot of things to put into an album or you don't. So you kind of got to go with the vibe of how you working right now. Right now, I feel like I'm in a great place to put out a lot of singles because I haven't really created an image. So I'm also building that in hopes that I can put out projects.
Okay. And back to the local scene.
Yeah.
What is some upcoming projects you have with some local artists?
Well, speaking of that, we gonna hear a snippet like Gino Banks said. He is a city goat. I mean, he been doing this since 2015.
You sent that over, Papa?
Sooner. So yeah, Gino Banks, Robbie T. I just dropped a project with. That was planned.
Yeah, shout out to Chiefy, man.
Man, Chiefy, man.
The email name.
Another one is Love Kiana. I love Kiana. Nicole Hunter. OTS. My cousin Ace Rose. Shout out to you. Dorzel. It's a handful of people. Honestly, and then there's some people that don't really make music no more, but I'm in hopes that they can come back. K Merchandise, I really was inspired by her on Welcome to the Creek song. Like, she just has so much energy that I was really, really, really
You was
inspired.
feeling that verse on there?
Man, everybody
Yeah,
like
she was
that was
nice.
her. So yeah, I'm inspired, and that's who I want
So
to.
we trying to get that song together for y'all right now. So while we getting that song together, let's go ahead and go to with Auntie with the T.
Auntie with the T.
What's up, y'all, man? We back, man. Listen, we found that song with Gino Banks in it.
Yep.
What's the name of the song?
The song is called "Do Your Thing," and it's featuring me. Listen, this song right here is different. It's different for the city, but it's paying homage to what we know. Shout out to King Popeye for coming up with the beat. And like I said again, it's "Do Your Thing." Gino Banks, Alaysia TMG.
Hit them likes, hit them likes, hit them likes.
What she wanna hear? Like you got some good pussy, but how much for the head? Got some good pussy, but how much for the head? You got some good pussy, but how much for the head? Tell the bitch what she wanna hear. Like you got some good pussy, but how much for the head? Got some good pussy, but how much for the head? You got some good pussy, but how much for the head? Do your thing, bitch. Do your thing, bitch. Do your thing, bitch. Do your thing, bitch. Do your thing. Do your thing. Hey. Smoking top flight, not no red eye. Freaky bitch really trying to charge you for that headshot. Heard her baby daddy used to trap, but he dead now. Told her drop that pussy, make it feel like a dead op. Whoa, pimp tight, talking out her clothes. This bitch see the chain, try to talk me out my soul. Boy, I play hopscotch, hot boy, I'm froze. Had to fuck her friend, kept that bitch on her toes. Made that bitch run it, had to put my thumb in. Blow a couple bands, shit, it really ain't no money. Fucking up the budget, jumping like a bungee.
Gino Banks.
Back, say she feel me in her stomach. Tell a bitch what she wanna hear. Like you got some good pussy, but how much for the head? Got some good pussy, but how much for the head? You got some good pussy, but how much for the head? Tell the bitch what she wanna hear. Like you got some good pussy, but how much for the head? Got some good pussy, but how much for the head? You got some good pussy, but how much for the head? Do your thing, bitch. Do your thing, bitch. Do your thing, bitch. Do your thing, bitch. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Yeah. Ask me what the price is, but bitch, it ain't no tag on it. If you want that ass shaking and gone, throw a bag on it. Nigga ain't never had it, but this ass gon' make him brag on it. Rolling up the street, and that bitch got some shag on it. Wanna talk to me? I'm gon' ask you what's the ticket. On that big chain that I seen up in your snippet. He said scrub the ground like I'm about to wash the dishes. Gino in a bottle, and I got a couple wishes. Take my bitches out the trenches, need some bundle with some inches. Up the street to get some chicken, down the street to run a mission. You ain't saying shit new, nigga, I would not listen.
Yeah.
Tell a bitch what she wanna hear. Like you got some good pussy, but how much for the head? Got some good pussy, but how much for the head? You got some good pussy, but how much for the head? Tell a bitch what she wanna hear. Like you got some good pussy, but how much for the head? Got some good pussy, but how much for the head? You got some good pussy, but how much for the head?
All right, now, y'all. Y'all got to tell us what y'all think about that Gino Banks.
Yeah.
Alaysia TMG. Huh?
That was exclusive on What's
Hey, man, a
Poppin'.
lot of people be wanting Gino on the track, man. Shout out to Gino Banks, man. He been doing this for a long time, and you can tell, like, the difference between him and a new artist, man. He did his thing down there at Lollapalooza, man. I'm talking about he had the crowd out. People had their cell phones out. I think I seen 6 candles, man. I don't know what the 6 candles was for, but he had the candles, the lights, man, the drums. He had everything going out, man. And not only that, man, when he got on the stage, man, he wasn't just on his platform, like on his time. He did a couple features too, throughout the show. So that was pretty good, man. Gino Banks, man. I see him linking with a lot of people. My boy over there in Muskegon, man, he linking up with, man. So he just moving around, man. Shout out to the whole Far Rock Records, man. They
Yes,
doing big
sir.
things, man.
Yeah.
Not only here in the city, but, in Michigan, period,
I would have to agree. The energy that they give, honestly, is really putting on for the city, and people can't help but to look up to that and respect that. So shout out to Gino and everybody behind him, whole team at camp, for real.
Oh, yeah. So can I ask y'all a question, though? How did you get that collab with Gino?
You see, yeah, that was okay. Well,
That's the big one.
Honestly, I'm gonna say this is manifestation, it's timing, because Popeye and Gino, they've been knowing each other since way back in the day. It's been Creek love for real. So he was like they always owed each other one, so it was just mutual energy when it came to what they do as artists.
Mhm.
So he eventually made the beat, and that was by the time I really got into it and we established our relationship. So it was like my sound, Popeye's sound, and Gino's sound combined it, and he made it. And listen, the craziest thing is we was in the studio here at 131 talking like it'd be dope if Gino just slid through. We got this beat, and we were looked right through the window, and there was that nigga standing right there. I'm like, you can't deny and say that this is not supposed to happen. So he came in, and in less than like 15 minutes laid the hook and the verse down. So.
You know what? My first experience of because like Gino Banks and I'm gonna say OTS, man, they both scare me. So like when I do this parody stuff, they've been in the studio with me a couple times when I do it. But when I watch them do like a song or whatever they gonna do, man, it'd be like a one take thing, man. And I be on that boy like 50 times and still ain't got it right, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they just be sitting up there laughing at me and stuff, man. Shout out to them though, man. You said he did that in 15 minutes.
Exactly, Lil. Like practice honestly makes perfect. You could tell exactly. You could tell they didn't put in work. It's just not no overnight.
Speaking about doing features, a lot is going on around the city, around the world, around the state about doing features and when to charge for them. Speaking of Gino Banks, Gino Banks is a person that should he be a person that should be charging for features?
Well, shoot, I won't tell nobody they should and shouldn't. At the end of the day, you can charge people whatever you think you're worth. But when it comes to business, you gotta charge people. When it comes to relationships, that's up to you. So. It's up to him, honestly. Like, if somebody randomly reach out to him that he really don't know, I feel like, yeah, he should charge him just because they know him and they know his worth.
Right. But, when we talk about knowing worth, I'm a small business owner. I'm not paying people for a feature. But people always want a handout, My price is my price. And I agree with you. Like, whatever they want to charge is what they want to charge. You got to have a reason. You ain't got to have a reason behind it. Either somebody's going to work with you or somebody's not going to work with you. So back to this, do you charge people for their features?
Nope. I'm not gonna. Nope, I don't right now because honestly, I'm still a learning artist. I'm very humble when it comes to myself as well. Like I know, we all got to work for money. Everybody, slaving for money. It's not free. It's not handed out. So at the end of the day, it also made me feel good just to create art. And I ain't going to gate charging people to do what I love. So I don't charge people right now. No.
That's cool. That's cool.
So I'm open to any features. Anybody want to tap in, work or anything? Hit me up.
Good. I don't know if he's still in the chat, man. He was saying that he want to work with you, man. He tough too, man. He got some good songs out there, man.
Follow me on all my social medias, Alaysia TMG. On Instagram, it's Alaysia_TMG.
Okay. Where they can find your music at?
That as well will be my first name, Alaysia. You can go to YouTube, type me in, ALAYSIA. That's on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, everything. Like, just tap in wherever you listen at, type me in.
What artist inspired you or inspires you?
Yes, love this question. First, I would say Lauryn Hill definitely inspired me. She was the first artist that I was actually able to sing to when I was growing up. Lauryn Hill, Nicki Minaj, most definitely Nicki Minaj. And as far as a male, I gotta say a male. I definitely would say, we've been discussing this a lot, me and my cousin, but Master P, he inspired me for real.
Oh, that's the money man right there.
Yeah, definitely. That's what.
So speaking of Master P, he's not just a rapper, a record label. He also does a lot of entrepreneur.
Everything.
He got the chips. He got.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. He got.
Shout out Master P. Yeah.
He got houses. He real estate. He do movies.
He got his own shoe too. I believe he got his own shoe.
He got shoes.
So, what do you? Yeah, the P Millers. I remember them when I was in school. So, what do you like? Are you in the game just for the rapping, or like what else are you trying to venture off into?
Yeah. So. Nope, I'm not in the game for rapping, just to answer that question. With that being said, my whole existence has a purpose. So I'm trying to brand myself with my purpose. Like my name, like everything ties into what I'm trying to get out of life. I am the moon goddess. So I'm trying to definitely wake up my type of people, my type of women, to understand that we are royalty and that we can do more things using our gifts. So I'm trying to branch off into anything. I'm a very artistic person, so when it comes to doing things, it's just not music for me. I like to draw. I like to create. I like to really anything. So, no, this is not it for me. I'm on some Master P type shit.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought you was about to say something. Ice. I'm
Nah.
sorry. If you can work with any mainstream artist, who would that be?
Ooh, okay, well, it changes very often according to how I'm feeling, honestly.
I feel you. That's
Right now, the two people that I want to work with, for some reason, I really want to work with Mozzie, like, cause I can just feel his raw energy, and how grounded he is with his music and like the business. Okay, I'm lying. 3. K Camp, I want to work with him because he's very creative. He knows how to go in and make music and a vibe at the same time. Lastly, Tink. I want to work with Tink. Shout out to her from Chicago. She's been an independent artist for a long time, and when I say artist, it really is an artist. She know how to make vibes. It's like she's speaking her truth. So yeah, K Camp, Tink, and Mozzie.
okay. Before we get on out of here, we got a couple more questions, and I know you got one more song that we can listen to. What is some upcoming projects you have in general?
Okay, yes, as I mentioned earlier, I'm dropping another single this week, Working Too Hard. We did hear that, but the video will be coming with that as well. Next, I do got that project with Gino. We just wrapped that song up. That's going to be a big one for the summer. And I definitely am working on a project, so I'm just letting that energy build up. All these singles is not for no reason. So right now, I'm branching off into videography. Like, I'm shooting my own videos and taking my own pictures and things like that, just to have multiple things going for myself. So,
and you know when it's gonna be done because you the one doing it, and there ain't no
Amen to
deadline.
that.
honestly, yeah, it ain't nothing but.
That's why I start shooting my own videos. Like sometimes I'll just be like, man, they taking too long. I know it's a tedious job, but I know it ain't that tedious that I gotta wait 3 months for my video. Like,
No, exactly, for real.
but shout out to everybody that shot my video before and charged me to keep my stuff for 3 months, or shoot a video and you shot a scene that's not on my video. Shout out to you.
Said
Well,
3
shout out to
months.
We're gonna go ahead and go to our sponsors. Shout out to all of our sponsors, man. We wouldn't be What's Poppin' without our sponsors. So shout out to them. Might get into some of their individual commercials, and then we'll be back with our taglines and all that great stuff. And one more song for Alaysia TMG. We still giving y'all some time to call in. So my last question will be, dun, 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 dun. You ready?
I don't know if the people. Okay, yeah, everybody, I'm ready now.
But are you ready?
Yeah, let's go. Let's get 'em.
I'll let Black Ice answer his question first.
All right. So my question is there anybody special in your life right now?
Nope, there is not. I am the special person in my life, so no, I don't consider any other body to be special other than myself right now, because I got to be special in order to be special for somebody. So, no.
So you just focus on the music?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's
Okay, that's cool. But the way you said that, it's like you almost got somebody, though. So I got to go back to,
no.
like, most people that's like, ain't got nobody. They just, strictly music. They just like, nope. You was like, nope.
No, because actually I was just thinking about it. Like, I was expecting that question, so I was trying to figure out how to answer, honestly. But, no.
Oh, he got you stumbling.
Yeah, I think it is somebody, y'all. It's
It's
somebody.
okay.
It gotta
Is
be
he just
somebody.
a friend?
Yeah.
Y'all can think.
Is it on the ropes? Because the way that you.
It's just a friend.
No,
y'all just
no.
cool. You dating. There's nothing wrong with dating.
Listen, I can keep people wondering all day, but
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna be mad if I was him and you ain't announced me on the show, but that's just it.
Well,
She said she ain't. She ain't.
because it ain't one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna let that be the last question. Go ahead and introduce the song.
Yeah, well, thank you for asking that question, honestly. But The last song that I'm introducing is the one that I just dropped. Again, it's Talk My Shit featuring Cheapy. We dropped
Talk
it on
that
all,
shit.
Yeah, man. All platforms. We gotta listen. Everybody tap in. Talk My Shit.
Yeah.
We'll be coming back with our end and stream soon.
What? Let me talk my shit, let me talk my shit, let me talk my shit. Ayy, get to talking shit, I'ma walk this bitch, I'ma walk him down. Yeah, you need more ground, bitch, and we need more found. Let me come with the rounds.
Let her perform, Jazz.
Let me talk my shit. Let me talk my shit. Let me talk my shit. Ayy. Let me talk my shit. Let me talk my shit. Ayy. I'ma walk him down. Yeah. Walk him down. Yeah. Walk him down. Yeah. Bitch, get the top. Bitch, I'm tryna elevate, move with the heavyweight, tryna get a cheddar baked biscuit, bitch. If I lost it in the past and coming back to me, promise I will not miss this shit. So me and my niggas stay turned, and all of them bridges stay burned. I don't give a fuck what a bitch heard. She ain't gon' do shit but a skirt off. Got a bitch feeling like bossy. Bitches stay thirsty, they must need some boss. The feelings I had, and yes I done lost. Can't change up my loyalty, fuck the cost, fuck the price. My heart is so cold, it changed the ice. Can't tell me you love me, don't lie in my eyes, lie in my face. This shit is just such a disgrace. You got it all wrong, ain't no race. Just move at your own pace. And please stay the fuck out my way, cause I don't want conflict anyway. My pocket's at yeah, bitches anyway. Stay on go, bitch, any day. The moral of the story, you don't deserve my energy, bitch, you my enemy. Let me talk my shit, let me talk my shit, let me talk my shit.
Shout out to
Ayy,
Kiona.
get to talking shit, I'ma walk this bitch, I'ma
One of our
walk 'em
sponsors
down.
there.
Yeah.
She
You
said
need
this is
more
a hard
fun,
beat.
and we need more fun.
Yes, it is.
Let me come with
Shout
the
out to
rounds.
King Papa for the beat. He's in the building today.
Let me talk my shit. Can I talk my shit when I talk my shit? Day. Really love that shit, bro. I love this shit. Every day gotta get changed. Pop out like a switchblade. These rappers is bitch made. If I drop another mixtape, they gon' be sick. Who talk like this? No, not like him. Hey, fuck you, bitch. You can suck this dick.
Let me talk my shit, let me talk my shit, let me talk my shit. Ayy, get to talking shit, I'ma walk this bitch, I'ma walk him down.
Talk my shit on
You
all
need more
platforms.
ground, bitch, and we need more found. Let me
Check the
come with
video
the
out on
rounds.
YouTube.
Let me talk my shit. Let me talk my shit. Let me talk my shit. Ayy, let me talk my shit. I'ma talk my shit. Ayy, I'ma walk him down. Yeah, walk him down. Yeah, walk him down. Yeah, bitch, get the.
Yes, sir.
It sounded like you wanted to keep going, man. It sounded like you wanted to keep going, man. Listen, we about to get ready to get up out of here, man, because I'm chewing on this gum like I'm a goat. And nobody
You the goat.
nobody told me I was over here chewing on this gum like I'm the goat, man. Because I am the GOAT, right? A podcast here in the city of Battle Creek, man.
Hey.
If you're trying to be on the podcast, man, go ahead and hit us up on What's Poppin' Podcast. Send us a message. Say, hey, what's your open spots? We usually on Wednesdays, guys. Tomorrow we'll be out of town. Be up there in the air somewhere on our way down to Atlanta. So that's why we did it today, which is Tuesday. But normally it's Wednesdays at 7 p.m. If you want to be on the show, just let us know, and we'll figure out the date together to do that. If you got music, we also be playing a lot of music on the show. Send it over to momentsforever.us@gmail.com. That is momentsforever.us@gmail.com. If you just want to start your own podcast and you don't even like us, period, but you just like our setup, not this setup because you can't get this setup. We can fix it up the way that you want, or whatever behind you and everything. Fix your mics and stuff. You can still contact us at momentsforever.us@gmail.com. Get your own podcast starting off at $40 per session, which usually is an hour session. So let us know if that's what you're looking for, too. We're not stingy. If you look at all the sponsors and you look at all the commercials that was part of the sponsors, momentsforever.us did all of them ourselves. So if you're looking to be a sponsor, you can be a sponsor. I think the prices are for 1 year is $240. That means that we're going to mention you on the show every episode. We're going to play your commercial during our episode sometime. And you also will be on our page throughout the week for people can get to you that way as well. So if you're looking for that, for 1 year it's $240. For 6 months it's $150. And for 1 month it's $30. So be looking out for that. And then you get 20% off of us to shoot that commercial or creating a jingle, because that jingle that we did for PK Deals, Yeah, we wrote that and we did that here in the studio, 131 Collective Studio. So if you're looking for stuff like that, man, you can holler at us. If you're looking for that 360 photo booth, holler at Moments Forever Photography as well. Moments Forever Photography
do
doing
everything,
a lot of work, right?
bro. Everything.
Yeah, putting in work.
Shout out to Black Ice for stepping in for Q today.
Yeah.
Also doing what he do best to sports, man. We appreciate him stepping in. Shout out to Alaysia TMG for stopping in. Also sharing the post, getting her friends involved. We appreciate her. And Papa which is her bodyguard, which we found out today, which is her cousin. Shout out to him. Shout out to Gino Banks, man. For coming in, making her play that song, man. That way, once Poppin Podcast did have an exclusive song nobody else heard. You heard that here first, here on What's Poppin Podcast. You can follow us again on What's Poppin Podcast or That Guy 88 over there on Twitch. If you're looking and you're looking at your screen and you see all them funny looking emojis and all that great stuff, how they interacting with me, that is over there on Twitch. We want you guys to move from Facebook to Twitch. It is fun. It's a great experience over there with Twitch, especially being a part of the Racks. Shout out to Don Deuces with the Rack Squad, man. Regular ass gaming, man. They be doing their thing. And as you can see, it's not just gaming. We do podcasts too. So shout out to them. Follow me on YouTube, Funny Guy 88. You can go get some of my music on all platforms too. Just type in Funny Guy 88. Don Deuces, man, stopped by and gave us 1,000 penis hearts, man. That means money over there in Twitch world. Facebook, you don't know what that means, but in Twitch world, that's money. So shout out to Don Deuces not only for coming over here hosting, but also dropping that cash. All of our stuff is there, so you can follow me how you want to follow me.
Yes, sir. I want to thank Funny Guy 88 for having me on the show. Black Ice, you already know how we working, man. Yeah. And I also want to I want to say I got a couple more projects coming with some hardworking artists in the creek. Dub Zero, we got a song called Mud, and I need y'all to stay tuned. And if anybody know him, push him to get on that video with me. And then I also got another song called AI with FEB Peasy. So we about to go crazy with a lot of projects, man. Alaysia TMG, man. Thank y'all for real. Okay, y'all. This is my debut song that I released 2 years ago, but this mug is still fresh and it's got a lot of energy in. Again, this is my genre that I created, hip hop. So I'm gonna need y'all to tap into. I'm good. Hey.
I'm feeling good. About to roll another one. I'm feeling good. Rolling through my hood. I'm feeling good. Give a fuck what ain't good. I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling right on this sunny ass day. Rolling with my brother and his friends. Why to make a play? Shoot to the zoo. Cause I want some Chick-fil-A. Get the money, stay out the way. That's the motto for today. Pop a bottle for today. Don't let these hoes holler for $1 for today. Hey, hey. But sometimes I get traumatized in my city. Cause it's been so many homicides in my city. Bitches mad, niggas mad. How said did he pray for my sins? Lord forgive me. Please make my people understand. Let them know that we got the upper hand. Got them feeling real good. I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling good. About to roll another one. I'm feeling good. Rolling through my
I see. Yeah, there comes some love to shirt. Don't you got the same shirt?
Give a fuck what ain't good. I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Finna hit up my girls, bump up my curls. It's Friday, it's my way.
I ain't gonna lie, Laser got it hot in here, man. It was cool before you got it. It's hot now.
It's too much heat on the line. I'm sorry, sir. It's too much heat.
So it really ain't no point, you just blew my high. So I gotta roll another joint. You fuck with me, I fuck with you. Come smoke with me and my crew. Fresh from the head to shoe. About to go to rendezvous.
Again, shout out to What's Poppin Podcast for having me. I'm good. I'm feeling too good right now.
Take off, zoom.
Black Ice, what's up?
I'm feeling good,
Listen,
nigga.
what's up is this song right here. I'm gonna say this.
About to roll another one.
All the songs was different, diverse, and I'm loving it. That's the energy you put out there.
I'm feeling good.
Thank you. I love diversity. I am diverse. I'm the universe.
That's what we need out here doing this music.
Yeah, honestly. Nobody likes box.
Shout out to King Papa, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by, man. Listen, we couldn't do this without our sponsors, so you know we got to end it with our sponsors, y'all. This stream is ending, but guess what? We're going to go raid Miss MVK after we show our sponsors.
This podcast is brought to you by Fiesta Mexicana Restaurant and Cantina, located in Charlotte. Wavy Life Clothing and Accessories. Black Ice Music Group. P&K Deals. And Moments Forever Photography.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Every episode we poppin'. Every episode we talkin'. Every episode we poppin'. Every episode we talkin'. What's poppin'?
What's poppin', my people? Royal Beauty Bar is poppin' with Princess Royal in the building. Come check me out August 18th at 7 p.m. on What's Poppin' Podcast. Be there.